What up, YouTube? I'm back again with another live video, and I was trying to do a live video, but one of my friends came on, Tango, so I decided to wait until I was done talking to them and come back on. So anywho, so I was looking on Instagram, and this page popped up called ZumaWigs. Y'all know I've been looking at sister locks, micro locks, and different dreadlock hairstyles for some years now. Crochet wise, like crochet styles, full lace wigs, and many other different wigs. I even seen people using those full lace crochet caps and doing different wig styles using that. But found this one website, and they got some good stuff. It popped up on Instagram, so let me go to it. So I found this one site called ZumaWigs. It says bespoke dreadlock wigs and braid wigs, and they got different types of wigs and I guess hair pieces and stuff like that. So I'm only looking at what interests me. Hold on, what the hell? Why I keep saying stop? I just seen. All right. So this one is a nice one. I like this color. This is a it says process time for 6 to 8 weeks. Damn, that's a hot minute. 6 to 8 weeks. That's about like 1 or 2 months. Damn, maybe more than that, depending on how long they take, and then you still gotta wait for delivery and shit. Anywho, so they got this wig. It's a human hair micro locks wig, medium brown full lace wig. Is 14 inches. And from the picture, it looked like you got a nice density. I like how thick it looks. Um, it looked like they got the kinky edges as well, which I love because I see a lot of people doing the kinky edge wigs now. Um, and they say that they could do longer locks or shorter locks. Processing time is 6 weeks. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, this is pretty cute. And as y'all can see, it look like they got the kinky edges. Now it might be braided when you get your wig. I don't know why they decide to braid the edges. Me personally, I would just like an install. I don't want no edges brushed down, glued down, nothing. I want the edges to stay kinky. I want it to look like it's coming out my scalp, and I got hair trying to grow out around my hairline. One of the main reasons why I would want something like this is because, like I said, my hair is thinning. I have a big thinning area, like all the rest of my hair is growing, but it's this big thinning area in the front. And I talked to somebody. Well, I haven't talked to a dermatologist yet, but I talked to someone who sells wigs for people that suffer from alopecia, hair loss, and they do it for veterans or people that suffer from, like I said, alopecia and stuff like that. And I was trying to see if my medical could go through and verification and stuff, but I'm still waiting for them to contact me, and they haven't they haven't respond yet. I mean, I talked to them, but we were still supposed to be in contact, and they haven't responded yet. I don't know what's going on. But I found this new place on Instagram, and it looked like they have some nice wigs, and I'm pretty sure they would have. I mean, they could make the right cap size. Um, Especially with it being 6 to 8 weeks for them to make a wig. So these are probably custom styles. This ain't when it comes to dress, I like color. So I probably would do something like this because that was the color at the tip of my dreads when I had dreads. I had like a auburn blondish color, like a honey blonde or something. So yeah, if I was to get dressed and or do a wig and I found somebody that would help me install it, I would get this color just to switch it up. For some reason, I like myself with color in my hair. I don't like my. I mean, I don't. I mean, my natural hair color is my natural hair color, but I felt a lot better when I dyed my hair. I dyed my hair blonde. I dyed my hair honey blonde. I dyed my hair purple. And for some reason, I think the blonde, the honey blonde, and when I dye my hair, that the Chucky Doll red, reddish orange, I did that in Delaware. And the crazy thing about it is no one really seen my Chucky Doll hair unless you look at my Facebook. That's the only way you will see when I did the Chucky Doll color on my natural hair. And to be honest, the Chucky Doll color was an accident because I was blending different colors of dye, and that's the second time I fucked my hair up blending different dye colors. And I didn't think it was going to come out that color. But then when it came out, I liked it. Cause and the crazy thing about it is my ex birthday was Halloween. And I think I dyed my hair that Chucky doll color way after Halloween. I really do, yep. I don't think I Yeah, I don't think I went out in public when my hair might have been blonde, but I don't think I went out in public in New Jersey with the Chucky doll color. I don't think so. I just think I dyed it and I took some pictures and that was close to when I got back to West Philly. And my aunt's next door neighbor, her hair is usually red. And I didn't want to be having to go to the store for my aunt, going out in public, and then have to hear the next door neighbor getting on my nerves talk about some, what you try to dye your hair like mine? No, bitch. Your hair is stop sign red. My hair was like the Chucky doll. And it was an accident because I was blending colors. But anywho, because that's the type of shit she probably would have did. She would have seen my hair and be like, when did you dye your hair? Just trying to build conversation, like somebody wanted to talk to her. Anywho, but yeah, this is cute. I definitely would go back to dreads. I just don't want the dreads to be as thick as my natural hair was when I first got dreads. I did not like those dreads at all. I wanted my dreads to be thinner. That way I could do different styles with them. I could have done uh cornrows with the dreads. I probably could have done like 2 braids with the dreads. I probably could have pinned it up if I ain't want hair in my face or if it was too high. But my dreads was thick and they was irritating. And then the crazy thing about it is, for whatever reason, my brother, well, my older brother, he had dreads for the longest. He had dreads way before any of the rest of us thought about getting dreads. I end up getting dreads because my dad didn't allow me to do what the hell I wanted to do with my hair. And I was sick and tired of getting cornrows. I would get headaches and I was cinder headed. I didn't want my hair hot combed. I was sick and tired of cornrows. Now, individuals, it ain't bothering me that much. But getting my hair cornrowed, it gave me a headache. If I got individuals, I was fine. I just hated having to get my hair hot combed before the damn individuals. But yeah, if I was to do something with my hair, it definitely would be the sister locks or these micro locks that I'm had payment on the what lock? The Rala lock. What the hell is that? These look like sister locks, and these look like the salt and pepper. Now, I did think about doing the salt and pepper, doing the older look. I thought about dyeing my hair salt and pepper years ago. And it's because everybody, this is when people thought that the silver hair look was cute. And a lot of people be walking around with this silver hair for some reason. I didn't understand it, but I guess it was a new thing. The same way, I don't know. I guess a celebrity ended up doing it, or somebody ended up doing it. But for some reason, I remember when silver hair was a thing. It was either silver hair or people were doing the salt and pepper look to make themselves look like a old person. And for some reason, I was like, "Fuck it." I would get a wig, salt and pepper, or I don't know. But yeah, I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 30s now, and I don't have gray hair yet. But I wouldn't care. I would do the salt and pepper look, cause I don't see nothing wrong with it. Do the salt and pepper look. I older than what IDing me if I came in there with some damn salt and pepper dreads. Now these dreads is completely gray. I would do this too. Instead of going blind, yep. Instead of going blind, I definitely would do this. But the crazy thing about it is when I'm out in public, I'm pretty sure people could notice I don't have hair. Well, I do, but it's short. But I want something as to where when I'm out in public and I go certain places, people ain't gonna know if it's a wig or not because they never seen my natural hair. So they'll probably assume that I done dyed my hair unless I tell them, oh, this is a full lace wig or something. But I don't care. I would definitely do the gray hair. I've been wanting to do that for the longest. Red, this red is cute, but I wouldn't do this because I did it before. This is how my natural hair was. Black with the honey blonde at the bottom. This is cute, but like I said, I don't want the thick dress. I want them thin. I want them thin. Yeah, I'm so nasty. I'm over here digging in my boogies. All right, the rest of this is braids and mohawks and all this other stuff. I don't want to be looking like Michael B. Jordan from Black Panther, but this is cute. But yeah, I really would go back to dreads. But like I said, if I go back to dreads, this one ain't bad. This one still look thick, but it's not too thick. This is definitely a man wig. No, that's a toupee. I don't want no damn toupee, but that did look cute though. Well, I ain't got no money anyway. I'm just looking. Just showing y'all like if I was to get dreads. This is cute too. I like this color blend. Now, if I had to get an ombre, I would get something like this. This is cute. More into my like real thin, like sister locks. So scrolling all the way back up, there's only a certain few. I just wanted to show y'all this website and show y'all some of the nice stuff because a lot of y'all used to love my wig reviews. I don't know if y'all still do, but y'all used to love my wig reviews back in the day when I used to come on here and just get wigs from the beauty supply store, or I will order wigs offline and I'll do reviews. They'd be asking like, is that human hair? Is that synthetic? Can you dye it? Can you do this? Can you do that? Same thing with my mannequins. There's a few people in the comments that was asking me about my mannequins. And I appreciate that because I be looking for people that be asking me questions about certain stuff or people that's seriously interested in seeing me show off different things I like or different talents I had, such as being comfortable enough to for me to be a male wearing wigs on YouTube. There's plenty other males that do it. You got Malibu Dollface. You got well, he haven't done a video in a good minute, but still, you got Malibu Dollface. You got Lynn Spirit. You got Norman Freeman. You got plenty. There's people that does comedy pretending to be females and they whole males. But I'm just another gay male that was on YouTube, inspired by the Malibu Doll Faces and all the other people who were doing males that were doing wig reviews at that time. And no shade, because yeah, I've got into several back and forth arguments with Malibu Doll Face over Twitter due to Nicki Minaj, who I'm not really too happy with at the moment. So I had to bite my tongue for a lot of the crazy things I said about Marble Dollface in defense of Nicki Minaj and a few other women he seemed to attack. Same goes for Zachary Campbell because I done said some things about him too. and Jessica Kahiner or Jacob Kahiner or whatever you want to go by nowadays. Um, don't you know? Like, have y'all like we all have made an ass out of ourselves at one point in time in our lives. When you call yourself trying to defend somebody, and that person you trying to defend don't even know you, but you call yourself, and it's not really much about just a person you liking the person at the time. My defense really was you're a grown ass man constantly attacking a woman that you don't even know because she's done some things that you seem to not agree with. But then you're on YouTube with looks similar to the shit she wears. You're on YouTube with your makeup similar to hers. Yes, you can say you was inspired by the Little Kims and this person and that person, but hey, still, Nikki wore it. That's like me. That's like me constantly doing videos talking about Remy Ma and me not liking Remy Ma. And then in one of the videos, I got some black long hair with a blonde bang. Or, you know, I got one. And this is one thing I noticed. It's like, he done constant videos and social media posts on his Twitter and whatever, bashing this woman that you claim you never liked, but you have a video, no matter how old it is, you got a video using one of her songs. And you swear you a diehard Lil Kim fan, but the gag is the song that you use in your goddamn video is a song from mixtape that came out around time where people were saying that Nicki Minaj was a Lil Kim clone and she was beefing with Lil Kim. It wasn't people were saying she's beefing with Lil Kim or there was some or she was trying to be Lil Kim when the album came out. Mind you, the Sucker Free poster when she's squatting with the lollipop. I mean, Lil Kim didn't have a lollipop, but a lot of people were saying that Nicki and stole Lil Kim's squat. Remind them every time Nicki and I'll tell y'all what. I'm not gonna say that Nicki Minaj did not steal a lot of Lil Kim looks because she did. I'll have to admit she did. But a lot of looks that y'all say that Nicki Minaj stole from Lil Kim is not accurate. It might be a similar color. When it comes to the hair, but some of y'all shit not accurate. And this is not me defending Nicki. This is the truth. A lot of y'all shit was not accurate. That's like when I dyed my hair blonde, a lot of people was calling me Cisco. Cisco hair wasn't fucking blonde. His hair was like silver. And at a point, he had black and blonde braids from what I remember. I never had black and blonde braids. I never dyed my braids. I didn't dye my hair until I got dreads. But from my understanding, Cisco's hair was silver. And I think he might have dyed it red at one point. Oh, maybe it was blonde. Okay. So at times it did give all blonde. Maybe I'm mistaken. Okay. So yeah, at times it did give all blonde, but my hair was not as blonde as his. He dyed his hair blonde so he could dye it silver because his natural hair color is black. So yeah, he had to dye it blonde to get that silver. As for me, my hair was never anything close to his. And then when people start to notice that, they start calling me Dennis Rodman. My hair was never close to his. And then, not to that, I don't have a lot of piercings. The only thing is my one of my ears is has a pierced hole in it that's probably closed now because I haven't had an earring in there in so long. And I got my tongue pierced years ago. And my tongue has met so many different beverages and different food. That damn hole is long gone. That shit happened in what, 2015? It was done in 2015 and I was taken out in 2015. And to be honest, the only time my tongue ring seen the light of day is when I got it done. I showed one of my cousins my pierced tongue. And my tongue was pierced when I was in Delaware. My tongue was pierced the first time I went to Delaware. But I took the tongue ring out way before the second time. Mm. Um, and then I think about it, the crazy thing about it is I didn't care to let nobody know my tongue was pierced. The only how they knew is because I stuck my tongue out being silly, taking pictures. And I think it was the way my tongue was pierced. Because the piercing was still long and it was just straight down. But if I had the snake bite piercings on my tongue, like one dot on their side and $1 on their side, I probably would have got a better reaction because when I stuck my tongue out, everybody was just looking like, oh my God, I can't believe he got his tongue done. Y'all never seen a nigga with his tongue pierced before. Trust and believe. I know some dudes with their tongue pierced. The crazy thing about it is this is one guy who's currently on Bigo. Now, he probably don't remember me. I mean, as a matter of fact, fuck probably. I'm pretty sure he don't remember me. But I know this guy that used to be on Chair Debate. I don't know him personally. Like, I never met him in person. I just know of him from years ago on Chair Debate. And I was always like, well, damn, where they go? I haven't seen them in years. And then just out of nowhere, I see this guy who looked like him with long hair on Bigo. But he was going by a different name than what he was going by on Chair Debate. Um, I had a strong feeling that it was him, but I didn't want to be all loud and wrong, trying to spread business that he probably didn't want them to know. So I rather said nothing at all. But he was talking, I seen his tongue ring, and I was like, oh yeah, that's him. And then he ended up going out to eat with the girl that he used to be on Chair Debate with. The crazy thing about it is when he's on Chair, not when he's on Bigo, it looked like he always at a hotel or at an apartment or something. Or he always outside. And the crazy thing about it, he don't age because he's still. I mean, like I'm 30. He's from. I think he's in his 40s. I'm 33. He's somewhere in his 40s, and I remember seeing him on Chairbeat when I was in like my early 20s. And crazy about it, he'll be on and off and on and off. You know, he just disappeared for a long time. And crazy, like, I had the biggest crush on him. I've seen a lot of people in Terabit, but for some reason, when I've seen him, he's thicker. Well, if he remind me of anybody, I would have to say he kind of reminds me of Real from I Love New York. Y'all know Chance and Real, the one with the long hair. Let's just say, I'll say Real from I Love New York and Real Chance of Love and Genuine. I'm trying to think of who else can I blend in with that. And Christian Bell, he mixed too. I think he said he black and Mexican. I think Chance and Real they mix too. But yeah, now you can tell him that all the time. Like you got that long ass hair. You remind me of Real from I Love New York. That's crazy. I done fucking Doritos up. Now I got two bags of damn white corn chips, but I can't open my onion dip. And I keep on goddamn eating stuff that's cheese related. Let me be quiet. Y'all wanna know something? Those wigs I showed y'all. I'm mad because I used to get stipends from Fort Sail University. And the crazy thing about it is, I got a friend who moved to Texas. And well, I had a friend. We don't talk no more. But he moved to Texas. And Beyonce did not do the she did the Renaissance in Philly. But for some reason she didn't do Cowboy Carter in Philly. I don't know why. Now I think she did in Atlantic City and a few other places. But for some reason she did not do Cowboy Carter in Philadelphia. But she did Renaissance in Philadelphia, which was kind of confusing to me. I guess she couldn't find a place in the Philadelphia area that'd be good for her Cowboy Carter tour. Or I don't know why she didn't do Cowboy Carter in Philly. Anywho, so now that I was just showing y'all those wigs from ZumaWigs, the sister locks and stuff, I would have did like a Lenny Kravitz type of look, but then also gave off cowboy vibes as well. So it would have been like rocks, like a gothic-ish rock starish Lenny Kravitz type. But then I would have also added like a cowboyish vibe with the cowboy hat and everything else. If I was able to go to the Cowboy Carter tour, I would have wanted a leather vest. Yup, I would have wanted a leather vest. I don't like my tattoos on my arms, so I probably would have found like a shirt. I would have found like a tattoo shirt. Yup, I would have found like a see-through tattoo shirt so it could blend in with my skin tone. I would have found a vest to put over it so it could look like I'm naked and I'm all tatted up, I just got a vest on. I would have found me some matching leather pants. I would have got me some chain belts and stuff like that. Or better yet, no. I know what I could have did. Mm-mm. Nope. I would have got a black leather vest. I would have got the tattoo shirt. I would have got the Michael Jackson costume. I mean the outfit from the Bad album cover. I would have got that costume, the pants and the jacket. I would have got some Rockstar gloves with like some spikes or something on it. I would have got some gothic boots that kind of give off the same vibe as my Michael Jackson outfit. I would have got a black cowboy hat to go with the Michael Jackson. I mean to go with the same vibe as Michael Jackson outfit. I would have got some nice shades, like some gothic shades, and I would have got like a face mask. I would have had the sister lock wig installed, so you would have seen my the locks hanging from under the cowboy hat. I would have got my nails painted black, but my middle finger would have been like a blood red. Like both of my middle fingers would have been a blood red. My fingernails would have been black with the middle fingers a blood red. And I would have got my toes painted black. Although you wouldn't have been able to see them because I would have had socks and boots on. But yeah, I would have been look. I mean, I would have looked real nice if I was able to go to the Cowboy Carter tour. But the thing is, I would have wished I had enough money to get seats close to the stage. Cause when she did Sweet Honey Bucket, I would have been dancing. When she did Ya, I would have been dancing. When she did Spaghetti, I would have been dancing. When she did My House, I would have been dancing. Diva dancing. Formation dancing. What else she did? Think I probably would have danced. Uh, um, What else? Matter of fact, I would have danced the whole time she did the Renaissance era. In a few songs, I probably would have been singing all out to 16 Carriages and Blackbird. I probably would have been Daughter is my favorite song. No, it's a tie. It's a three-way tie. Daughter, 16 Carriages, and Blackbird. When it comes to the Cowboy Carter. Yup. Daughter, 16 Carriages, and Blackbird. But I don't mind spaghetti. I just wish it was longer. So yeah, Daughter, 16 Carriages, and Blackbird. But like I said, I don't mind spaghetti. I just wish it was longer. And I fucks with ya. And I fucks with ya. Um, when it comes to Renaissance, I would have to say Heated, Alien Superstar, and Church Girl. But I fucks with All Up in Your Mind. So yeah, that's my top three. What I say on Cowboy Carter is 16 Carriages, Blackbird, and Daughter. But is 16 Carriages, Blackbird, Daughter. Renaissance is Alien Superstar, Heated, and Church Girl. And there ain't no telling what the hell Beyonce got going on now. Her ass always trying to do something secret. I've been farting all day. I don't know. Gotta be the Doritos and the cheeses and everything else I've been eating. Cause I've been bloop boop bloop. I ain't ashamed to say it. I've been farty and poopy. I know it's all itching. Hence the who. So today is Quincy Jones' birthday. Happy heavenly 93rd birthday to Quincy Jones. I have to get back into your book, but I've had other books. I think Quincy Jones was very, very handsome. Jason Derulo over here trying to post some damn thirst traps. If he don't sit his ass down somewhere, I ain't gonna lie. Now they had some pictures talk about some of his print or whatever. But Jason Derulo looks like one of those people that got a nice body and he be trying to make it seem like that is bigger than what it is. If you know what I mean. He's one of those people that got a nice body, but the package ain't all that big. And everybody be trying to do these thirst trap pictures and make it seem like they got the biggest dicks ever. I done seen a lot of people do it, and then when you finally see a new picture, it ain't giving what you thought it was. And that's exactly what Jason Derulo is giving me. Nice body because he work out. But yeah, sit your ass down somewhere. Then Tiana Taylor is giving me long red hair. Now she's giving me Bobbiana. She's giving me different red hair looks. Not sure what she's up to with this red hair, but excuse me, these pictures are adorable. Now, I have not seen any of her new movies or TV shows. It is K Michelle's 44th birthday, so happy birthday to K Michelle. It is Stephen Curry's 38th birthday. Happy birthday to you. I have your book that I need to get through. Thanks to Target. It is Kimberly Elise 60th birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. It is Coco Golf 22nd birthday. Or Guff. Sorry. Happy birthday to you. Who else birthday it is? It turning up. Oh, that's the wrong song. I was supposed to be singing Twisted Birthday, but I ended up singing Big Girls by what's the name? It is Marilyn Santana's birthday. It's not saying what age he would have been, but happy heavenly birthday to you. Very handsome. Matter of fact, let me give y'all some YouTube love. Why I'm not sharing? Because I'm over here looking on E Games 1000 page. So this is Coco Golf. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Happy 22nd birthday. Happy heavenly birthday to Marlon Santana. Very handsome guy. May you rest peacefully. Uh, Gone way too soon. Wrongfully accused. And my prayers are with actor, what's the name? Brandon Adams, I think his name was, the guy who was in the car with Merlin when he was killed. My prayers and condolences goes out to the continues to go out to Merlin Santana's family, his wife, his children, or child, sorry. Then happy birthday to you, Elise Neal. Happy birthday to Simone Biles, who was 29. Like I said, happy birthday to Steph Curry. I have your book. He's another handsome guy. Happy heavenly birthday to this handsome guy, Quincy Jones. Um, oh no, this is some other shit. It says when you turn around and see your friend with zero swimming skills running full speed about to jump in the deep end. Shit. I would have let him. You want to be stupid? Go round ahead. What this one say? Don't ask me to go anywhere outrageous. To sounds about right. Okay. Common's birthday was yesterday. He turned 54. So happy belated birthday to you. Then Takara Jones from American Next Top Model, she turned 44. Happy belated birthday to you. Um Jada Pinkett to surprise a different role in a sequel series on Netflix. Congrats. Condolences to Eminem and condolences to the family. Eminem's longtime DJ Lord Sear dies at 52. My deepest condolences goes out. And then there's a few other people popping up. I ain't about to be clicking on every damn thing now. I'm not about to be clicking on everything now, because this is going way back. Anyhow, anything just be popping up on my Instagram. I'll tell you. Here go, yeah, it's the greatest. Mm, Let me get off of here. I'm showing y'all when it comes to my Instagram. Yeah, I ain't got nobody to talk to. I might as well take my ass to sleep. Because I know I already talked to the people I need to talk to. Fabian ass is probably still asleep. I just got finished talking to Anubis and he seems happy tonight. Uh I talked to KC. I need to K my ass to sleep. Fuck a KC. Not fuck KC, but what I mean to say is forget whatever's going on Tango. I need to lay my ass down and get me some goddamn rest. 'Cause I always want to stay up all damn hours of the night. And I'll never get no damn sleep, then be tired. 'Cause I want to be up all night thinking I'm gonna miss something. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. And then the crazy thing about it is 6:38. Well, while I wait now, and then want to call myself trying to go to sleep. I'll talk to y'all